Princeton University, for example, there was a push to make men ensure that even when they're dancing with a girl who agreed to dance, that it was incumbent upon them multiple times during the dance to ask verbally to ensure that that once established consent was still continuing. But it's very peculiar to me and illuminating that this insistence on negotiated contract for every step of a potentially sexual interaction is being insisted upon not by Christian apologists for traditional morality, but by the same radicals who are out there dancing three-quarters naked in the street in their dog costumes and insisting that, every bit of sexual expression is to be lauded.
A woman takes her 16-year-old daughter to the doctor. The doctor says, "Okay, Mrs. Jones, what's the problem?" The mother says, "It's my daughter Darla. She keeps getting these cravings, she's putting on weight and is sick most mornings." The doctor gives Darla a good examination, then turns to the mother and says, "Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but your Darla is pregnant. About 4 months would be my guess." The mother says, "Pregnant? She can't be. She has never ever been left alone with a man. Have you, Darla?" Darla says, "No, mother. I've never even kissed a man." The doctor walked over to the window and silently stares outside. About 5 minutes pass, and finally the mother says, "Is there something wrong out there, doctor?" The doctor replies, "No, not really. It's just that the last time anything like this happened, a star appeared in the east, and 3 wise men came over the hill. I'll be damned if I'm going to miss it this time."
Bruh.
Cannot deny that feminism is a man-hating ideology.
I can deny that.
What is the core tenet of feminism? The patriarchy theory. Do you believe in the patriarchy?
Yeah.
Do you believe in the patriarchy theory?
Yes.
Under patriarchy, are women oppressed?
Yes.
Under patriarchy, are men oppressors?
Yes.
So are you oppressed?
In some ways.
How?
One form of oppression that all women face is subjugation in the form of their sexuality. I think that women are forced to perform their sexuality.
What do you mean by perform their sexuality?
Like, I think that women become sexual objects in the eyes of the patriarchy. I think that a lot of men view themselves that way, and I think that a lot of women are comfortable viewing themselves that way.
Well, that sounds like zero accountability to me. You're putting the blame on men for women sexualizing themselves.
For the lack of oxygen. And this man came in here and helped you, probably the only reason you are still alive. And you bring a lawsuit against him? Really? For your broken ribs? There's something called the Good Samaritan Law. And the Good Samaritan Law encourages all of us to help someone in peril and not be held liable for it later. Because the law doesn't want us saying, oh, you know what, I'm not going to touch her. I know she's choking. I think I know the Hamlet maneuver, but I might hurt her, so I'm not going to do anything. The law doesn't want us to do that. The law wants us to say, I see another human being in trouble, and unlike all these other people standing around looking at me turning blue, I'm going to step in and try to save this person. And that's what he did, and the law protects him for doing that.
I'm happy
You should have been offering this man a reward for saving your life. But look at the thanks you get. But you know, I hope this doesn't stop you in the future.
I would hope, Your Honor, that it doesn't happen
If you see me choking in a restaurant, you better come over there. I don't care if you break my ribs. I want to be breathing at the end of the night.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't need to have any dead brain cells at my age. Case dismissed. Good luck to you.
Judge.